Welcome to Frames Team, and today we will be taking an in-depth look at the Nikon Z12 to 28 DXPZ lens, especially designed for the Nikon Z mount APS-C cameras like the Z30, the ZFC, and the Nikon Z50. While it's primarily tailored for video work, I'm excited to share why I believe it's also an exceptionally well-rounded lens. Before we delve into the details and before you forget, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new here, and if you're a regular viewer who hasn't subscribed yet, I encourage you to join the community. It's free for you, but it tells me that there is meaning in keeping the channel going, and I do feel encouraged to put more videos out and to in fact put out better videos. Now, setting up the Nikon Z12 to 28 DXPZ lens on the Crane M3 gimbal was impressively effortless and quite quick, honestly. Keep in mind that I don't handle gimbals daily, but yet it took me less than 2 minutes, in fact 1.5 minutes exactly, to get everything up and running smoothly. Once you pair these three things, the Crane M3 gimbal, the Z30 and the 12 to 28 DX lens, the footage captured with this lens was incredibly stable. The entire setup felt surprisingly lightweight. In fact, it was actually shockingly lightweight. In fact, this combination might just turn you into a frequent gimbal user if you are not comfortable using gimbals frequently. Nikon have done a great job managing to keep the weight down to a mere 205 grams while offering an incredibly versatile 18 to 42 millimeters full frame equivalent field of view. Don't let that plastic mount fool you. Nikon's plastic mount lenses recently have been sturdy and quite reliable. I have been personally using the 40mm f2 for nearly 2 years now, and it has shown no signs of wear and tear. These plastic bayonet lenses actually offer excellent performance and convenience in a compact package. Whether you are new to the channel or a regular viewer, thank you for joining me today here. And therefore, don't forget, I'm reminding you again, don't forget to subscribe for more reviews and content like this. Now, if you like the conversation so far, again, hit the like button. The autofocus performance of this lens truly left me in awe, honestly. Even on the Z30, which doesn't boast of Nikon's latest Z8 or Z9 level of autofocus technology, nor the X-Speed 7, the latest X-Speed 7 processor, the autofocus of this lens proved to be absolutely flawless. Just take a moment to watch how it effortlessly tracks and maintains focus on the Z8 body. Even while I am rapidly zooming in and out, I'm actually frantically, almost like a madman, zooming in and out. You never do that. It's truly remarkable. Now, what's even more astounding is that this lens, priced at just $259 US, virtually eliminates focus breathing. This is a feature often reserved for super expensive cinema lenses, and it's not commonly found in zoom lenses. To see Nikon offer zero focus or near zero focus breathing at this price point is nothing short of astonishing to me. It's a game changer. In conclusion, the autofocus capability and the absence of focus breathing in this lens make it an incredible option, not only for video work but also for photographers. At this price, it is outstanding value. I'm genuinely happy by Nikon's dedication to providing such high quality features and so much tech in such tiny, manageable, affordable packages. Now, in my view, this lens has a secret sauce, and it's the zoom control. You can get great effects like this. I have done it by zooming out wider while bringing the camera physically closer to the subject to create a disorienting view. If you want to do the opposite, if you want to make the subject look great, you can zoom in while moving the camera backward and matching the pace. This effect is so cool. Now is the time for me to again ask you to subscribe to the channel and to hit the like button and to let me know how you like the review so far, apart from the irritation that you feel when I ask you to subscribe again and again. I'd also like you to actually tell me, right, what you'd like to see in the channel going forward, and I'm very curious to know what you would like to see. Let's explore the photography capabilities of this lens and see what it has to offer there. Can it handle street photography when paired with a ZFC? Let's find out together. During my time with the 12 to 28 DXPZ lens, I must say I thoroughly enjoyed using it. It proved to be an excellent travel and street photography lens. It's important to keep in mind that its aperture may not be ideal for low light conditions given its f number and therefore a very close T number. However, the lens compensates for that with its highly effective and efficient, capable vibration reduction technology or VR stabilization technology in lens. Thanks to that impressive VR, you can confidently experiment with slow shutter speed, even in challenging lighting situations. This makes it a very versatile option for a lot of people capable of handling a decent amount of low light situations scenarios with certain amount of ease. Overall, I find the 12 to 28 DXPZ lens to be a fantastic addition to any photographer's kit, especially for travel and street photography enthusiasts. And even if you are a pro, I am quite certain you will find use for this lens. The lens may have certain limitations in low light, yes, like I talked about it, because the aperture value is not, it doesn't open very wide, but the VR system really more than makes up for it, like I said. This is a lightweight, ultra lightweight gem of a lens, weighing just about 205 grams, offering an ultra wide angle power zoom, making it a versatile solution for various kind of shooting scenarios, from vlogs, from selfies to tabletop photography, indoor shots, travel photography, and videography. This lens is a reliable companion in for so many things. Honestly, these look at the zoom range, 18 to 45, ultra wide to just about normal. So versatile, and honestly, it allows you to capture just more in your frame most of the time throughout its zoom focal length. Whether it's cityscapes or everyday moments with friends, this is the lens you want to carry with your crop sensor cameras. Let me know if you like the shots I got with this lens. In my experience with this lens, I was pleased to find no visible chromatic aberration, nothing that disturbed me, and I didn't want to pixel peep, but I didn't notice chromatic aberration. And trust me, I do notice chromatic aberration. I have always noticed chromatic aberration on lenses, starting from the DSLR days, but I didn't find much. I didn't see a lot of significant distortions. Yes, as expected with a wide angle lens, there is a slight barrel distortion, but personally I find that sort of barrel distortion adds a charming, organic, wide angle touch to the pictures from this lens, rather than being a concern really. This is a lightweight, ultra lightweight gem, weighing only just about 205 grams. I love the shots here. Are you shooting me shooting? standout features of this lens is the implementation of the power zoom with a linear drive motor, a first in the Nikon Z series. This innovation makes it a perfect choice for both video recording and still photography. And the zoom mechanism works internally, therefore it maintains the center of gravity. The center of gravity, the weight of the lens inside doesn't go back and forth. Therefore, when you use this lens with a gimbal, it balances so well. And if you have balanced the lens at 18 mm or 12 mm, and if you then zoom in to, let's say, 28 mm, that is not going to disturb the balance on your gimbal, especially when it is so lightweight. Most gimbal motors will take that. It's not a problem at all. And the other thing is that the focus motor is extremely quiet in operation, so it's never a botheration for you. It's never a problem for you. It's never going to irritate you when you are shooting and probably vlogging or taking an interview with a on-camera mic on top of the camera. It's never going to disturb you. If you look at the zoom control, there are multiple options for the zoom control feature, including the camera body's assigned button, Nikon's computer software or the smartphone app, the SnapBridge app, the ML-L7 remote control, and of course the traditional zoom ring. Additionally, the lens is impressive because it's got a pretty short minimum focusing distance of only 1.19 meters, which allows you to get closer to the subjects and capture more details. Let's come back to the VR one more time. Look, this lens gives you an impressive 4.5 stops of stabilization. Now, on a crop sensor bodies actually show you less shutter shake than full frame bodies. When you consider that, 4.5 stops lens stabilization is a lot. It's a lot. It's very good. That will ensure that your shots remain steady or in focus or without shake most of the times, even in challenging conditions. I also think that apart from travel photographers and vloggers, this lens is also great for, honestly, studio photographers or even tabletop product photographers, because it's just so easy to handle. And when you're using flash, the smaller opening of the lens, the larger f-stops, it doesn't really matter, because the capabilities and the qualities are so good of this lens. And if you want to buy this lens, you'll find a link in the description below. You can just click on the link, and you're not going to pay anything extra if you click on the link, but yeah, I am going to get a little bit of commission out of that. So if you want to help me there, do. And if you haven't already, I would appreciate if you could hit that subscribe button now and become part of the channel. Your support is invaluable to the growth of this channel. And let me know if you like any of the pictures that I've taken with this lens that you've seen in this episode. Let me know what else you want to see. Let me know what you think of this review. Do you want me to do a lot more technical review? I mean, they are great documentations of every aspect of a lens or a product, but I think they're just not as useful. I've done that for example, for the 50mm 1.2 and the Nikon and 50 1.2 for Sony. I think I've done a bit of that for even the 85 1.2 for Nikon. But I find these kind of conversations a lot more enjoyable. And if there are problems with the lens or the gear, from the usage experience, those issues just jump out. You never miss them. If there are real issues, you don't miss them. They jump out. They present themselves in front of you after a good amount of usage. So I didn't find anything bad to report about this lens, honestly, apart from the fact that Nikon actually don't give a lens hood to this lens. I would have probably preferred to have a lens hood to this lens, but yeah, I didn't see that. Anyway, let me know what you think of this review and what you think of this lens. I'm going to see you very soon with another one.